So, I don't know if a lot of y'all don't know, but I am a Muslim. I haven't been wearing my hijab. I still represent. But I haven't been wearing my hijab for personal reasons. But we'll talk about that because I think it's important. But I still feel like Islam is a beautiful thing. It's a very good thing, and it has helped me a lot. I just ordered a lift and I canceled it because it was just taking entirely too long. So I just looked on my Cash App and they haven't given me my money back yet. So I'm trying to call for help and they keep putting me on hold and the automated service is wrong and just come on now. Me, I'm not going to say I'm zero tolerant, but I do have a temper when it comes to certain things, though. Not necessarily people, but if stuff just keep poking and poking at me, I don't know if a lot of other people like that, but if stuff keep poking and poking at me, yeah, I'll have a crash out. It's not all the time because usually I just have meltdowns. And a meltdown is when I'm upset, I'm fussing, I may start crying, you know what I mean, and just go to bed because I've had a meltdown. I'm tired, I'm frustrated, and it's not so much what's happening at the time. It is that, but it's just like it's on top of everything else. It's like a big stack of dirt, and then you just add one more pound of dirt on it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or I used to compare it to Jenga. I don't know if you remember Jenga. I think it's called Jenga, that little game where you stack stuff up, and you get all the way to the top, and you put one thing on there, and the whole thing come crashing out. Sometimes that's how I feel when stuff go on, and I have my meltdowns, and I feel kind of sad because I'm just tired. Like, why everything got to be so hard? Also, a crash out for me is basically, okay, that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. And sometimes I might throw something, I might bang my fist on something, but I'm not like I used to be and be tearing up my own stuff when I was younger. Honey, I'll throw a phone through a wall. I'll, bust up a remote control. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not there no more, but I still can have a crash out moment. But my meds do help a little bit, but I think more than anything, being a Muslim has helped even more because it helps me with, okay, this is not working right now, but Allah got a plan. Um, this is dead wrong. I don't like how I've been done. All right, Allah gonna fix it. And not to be funny or nothing, but I told my counselor the other day, I was like, I got a sister. She got a lot of stuff going on in her life. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about health. She lost her job. Her husband left. She got a lot going on, but she never falters in her Islamic belief, and she's always still just like, Allah gonna fix it. I said, me, I get mad at Allah every 2 weeks. So my counselor started laughing, but it's very true. I'm like, Allah, they say he give his toughest soldiers the hard, the most difficult times. I'm like, I don't want to be the toughest soldier no more. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought I'd hit y'all with that. So what's been working for me really is just Islam right now. You know what I'm saying? I just restarted my therapy. Some of my old therapy kind of do kick in, but I'm starting a new therapy where they can help me with my drug therapy. I've been clean almost 8 years, to be 8 years in May. This is March. But one of the counselors there told me I should still be working on my sobriety. And I know she absolutely right. Because at this point in my sobriety, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't want to get high no more, but I also don't enjoy the life of being completely sober. So I need to move through and learn some more techniques and helpful things to help me get my head right. You know what I mean? Because once you become addicted to something, when you get clean, it's a life changing event. Like, you don't just get clean and you go to work and you go to school. No, it's not like that. You got to actually live clean. So you need help learning to live to be clean. And it's not easy. So even after almost 8 years, I still struggle. Also, this place helps me with my recovery. It helps with my mental health and the things that you may need that you fall short on in your own home and personal needs. So I really am looking forward to doing that because I haven't had that since I first came since I first got clean years and years ago, like in about maybe 2008. You know what I mean? So I haven't had that kind of therapy up until now. So, that's why I know that it's Islam that's helping me. I love being a Muslim. I'm not going to lie. It is not easy to be a Muslim. It's very difficult. So, and that's another story that I do want to talk about is my walk with Islam. And do I want to be Muslim in religion or do I just want to be spiritual? So that's another video. But I just want to let y'all know, that Islam is a beautiful faith and it really does help. Maybe your faith is Christianity. Maybe you go to Catholic church. Maybe you, are Jewish or whatever. I just say, look to your higher power and learn things about what your higher powers say about being angry, about being lost, being tired, being frustrated, and we got to lean on that, and learn for our better understanding so that we could be better in what we do. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.